I don't think people understand how challenging it is to live with a traumatic brain injury, or TBI. It's that feeling of mental exhaustion that can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Cognitive fatigue after TBI occurs because the brain is working harder to perform tasks that used to be automatic. Certain areas of the brain, like the frontal lobe and the temporal lobe, are often affected. These areas may have sustained direct injury or are working harder to compensate for damaged pathways. The good news is that there are ways to manage your energy levels and reduce cognitive fatigue. In this video, we'll discuss practical tips you can implement in your daily life to regain control of your energy and improve your overall well-being. First and foremost, remember to listen to your body and rest when you feel tired. Many people with TBI push themselves too hard and end up feeling more fatigued. Don't feel guilty about taking breaks throughout the day, even if it means breaking down tasks into smaller chunks. Think of your energy reserves like a battery. Every activity, whether physical or mental, drains that battery. Ignoring early signs of fatigue is like running your phone on low battery without plugging it in. Eventually, it just shuts down. Rest doesn't always mean sleeping. It could be as simple as taking a few minutes to close your eyes, listen to calming music, or practice deep breathing exercises. The key is to give your brain a chance to rest and recover. Now, let's talk about pacing yourself. Just like a marathon runner doesn't sprint the entire race, you don't have to tackle everything at once. Break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. This not only makes the task seem less daunting, but also allows for breaks in between. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, but about doing what you can when you can. Identify the most important tasks that need to be done each day and focus on those first. Delegate or postpone less important tasks for when you have more energy. Managing cognitive fatigue after TBI requires a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing solely on time management, you need to start thinking about energy management. Just like you budget your finances, you need to budget your energy. Notice when your energy levels are highest and lowest throughout the day. Schedule your most demanding tasks for when you have the most energy, and reserve less demanding activities for times when you typically feel more fatigued. Be mindful of the emotional energy required for certain activities like social interactions. Chapter 4. The power of posture. You might be surprised to learn that something as simple as your posture can impact cognitive fatigue. When you're standing, your brain is constantly working to maintain balance and coordination. By sitting down, you're freeing up your brain to focus on the task at hand. This simple adjustment can lead to improved concentration and reduced mental fatigue. Chapter 5. Creating a calming oasis. In our fast-paced world, sensory overload is common, but for individuals with TBI, it can be particularly debilitating. Find a quiet room with soft lighting and minimal distractions. The key is to minimize sensory input to give your brain a chance to rest and reset. During these breaks, engage in activities that promote relaxation and reduce stress. Chapter 6. The power of naps. Napping is often seen as a luxury, but for someone with a TBI, it can be a powerful tool for managing cognitive fatigue. Short naps, even just 20 to 30 minutes, can be incredibly rejuvenating for both your brain and body. Napping allows your brain to enter a state of rest and repair, leading to improved alertness and cognitive function. Avoid napping too late in the afternoon, as it can interfere with your nighttime sleep. Chapter 7. Mastering the energy spoon. Let's delve deeper into the concept of planning your energy use, not just by hours, but by the energy needs of each activity. Imagine you start your day with a certain number of spoons, each representing a unit of energy. Every activity requires a certain number of spoons. The key is to be mindful of how many spoons each activity requires and to pace yourself accordingly. For a more in-depth look at the energy spoon method, be sure to check out our dedicated video on this topic. Chapter 8. Navigating new environments. For individuals with TBI, navigating new environments and situations can be particularly taxing. New places require more mental energy as your brain works to process unfamiliar sights, sounds, and information. Allow yourself extra time when entering new environments. Give yourself permission to take breaks and process your surroundings at your own pace. If possible, try to familiarize yourself with the new environment beforehand. We hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, managing cognitive fatigue after TBI is an ongoing journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Thank you for watching. If you learned at least one thing you can use, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, TBI Nation. Be sure to check out our video on preventing TBI overload for more strategies to protect your energy. Stay strong, stay informed, and take care. See you next time. See you next.